Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you are okay. Guys, today I want to ask this question from all of us Africans. Why are we allowing ourselves to be played by politicians? Africans are suffering. Africans are suffering all over the continent. And these politicians are nowhere to be seen when we are in need, when we need them. And we are busy supporting them, we are busy defending them. Okay, let's ask this question first before we get into this video. Where is Ramaphosa when Zimbabweans are going through what they are going through right now in Zimbabwe? Denied their rights in their own country. They are not allowed to march peacefully in their own country to demand their rights from their own government. Where is Ramaphosa? Do you know that if Zimbabwe was not in Africa, was somewhere in Europe, Ramaphosa would have been there right now to condemn the inhumane they are doing to innocent people in that country, to even take their leaders to international court for abusing innocent people. But he's not doing that in Zimbabwe. He's not doing that in Malawi. He's not doing that in Mozambique. All these other African countries, our neighboring countries, these people are being oppressed by his own friends. He's not doing anything. But let something happen somewhere in China, in Europe. Ramaphosa will be there. First flight tomorrow morning, he will be there to condemn the inhuman that is happening in Palestine, in China, in wherever. But he's not solving the problems of our neighboring countries in Africa. Why? Okay, let's get into this one now. Malema is telling us South Africans to share with other Africans, to share the little we have with other Africans. What is Malema doing for these Africans he claimed he loves so much? Africans slept on the streets for more than 2 months. Malema was there. He never visited Malawians even once in Sherwood. Malema did not send even one bus for Malawians to go home with their children. They were heavily pregnant, some of them with babies. Malema did not show up there. Malema did not do anything to help Malawians there. Zimbabweans, it was the same thing. They were sleeping on the streets for over a month, on the streets in Pretoria, in Cape Town, everywhere. Malema was nowhere to be seen with his millions. But he is here shamelessly telling us South Africans to share, to learn to share with other Africans. What is it that we did not do for other Africans? We shared everything with our fellow Africans. Us, poor people. We are living with these people in our homes. We are supporting their businesses. We are giving them jobs. Some of them, they are even take away our own jobs. Some South Africans are not working. They are unemployed because Africans are there in their positions. What is it again we need to sacrifice for our fellow Africans? We have given them everything. We are giving them accommodation to stay. We are giving them jobs. We are supporting their businesses, those who are running businesses. No child of Malema is buying from this spaza shop. Malema is not offering any accommodation for these people. Malema is not supporting these people's businesses. Malema is not giving these people jobs. He's not doing anything for them, but he's busy making a lot of noise, telling us, we are wicked. We are refusing to share the little we have with our own brothers and sisters from Africa. What is he doing now that ZANU-PF is abusing Zimbabweans in Zimbabwe? Is it not us again who are supporting our fellow Zimbabweans? Even the same Jacinta they are calling a leader of a vigilante group is the one that is supporting Zimbabweans right now. Where are they to support Zimbabweans? Begimpilo Mbetsi is in prison for nothing. They are not saying anything. Well, they are busy making a lot of noise, lying to these people, pretending they love them. We are in solidarity with Zimbabweans who are suffering right now in Zimbabwe, abused by ZANU-PF. We are alone as Africans, supporting each other right now. They are not there to help us. They are not there to help Zimbabweans. Mothers are being arrested with children on their backs in Zimbabwe. The video is there. I posted it yesterday. Our leaders in South Africa, they are seeing these videos, but they are not saying anything. They are not condemning what Mnangagwa is doing to Zimbabweans. Nigerians are still on the streets as we speak in front of their embassy in Pretoria, sleeping on the streets hungry with children. Where are those Pan-Africanists? Where are those organizations, those human rights? All those people who are always accusing us of being inhuman, where are they? Where is Pan-Africanism? Where is Malema, Ramaphosa, Thabo Mbeki, and all other people who are always calling us names? The only thing they are doing is to blame South Africans for everything. This is exactly what I was asking you guys on the video I posted yesterday, a video of an abuse in Zimbabwe. What is the difference between the apartheid we are into now and the previous apartheid? To me, it's the same thing. For how long are we going to live like this? I'm sorry guys for making this video too long. Let's listen to this.
Good morning to all my Nigerian brothers and sisters who is in South Africa, Please, I'm making this video to tell you guys that our brothers and sisters and their children who is stranded in Nigerian embassy need you guys help. Please, if you have anything you can use to support them, whether food or drink or water, please come to Nigerian embassy in Pretoria and share to them, please, at this hard time. So we know the condition in South Africa here, and just putting myself in their shoes, like if it's me in this kind of weather, we all know that it's cold. It's very, very cold outside there. I'm just sleeping outside. Please, if you have food, drink, or whatever you have, whatever you think you can be able to share to them, please come with it and share to our brothers and sisters and their children. Give it to them, please. Let us not keep quiet. I'm begging all my brothers and sisters who is in South Africa to help, to show love this time around, please, at this hard time. Please, please. They need food, they need drink, they need water. Please, anything you can be able to give, please come with it, and God will bless you.
And the question is, where is Malema in this situation? Those Nigerians are not even more than hundreds, they are less than hundreds. But no one is going there to rescue them. Malema is capable of hiring even a private jetter for them to take them to Nigeria. But no, Malema cannot even go there to buy bread and cold drink for them. That's one of the reasons why I asked you guys, why are we Africans allowing these politicians to manipulate us, to lie to us, to treat us like this? Why can't we think for ourselves? Why can't we see that these people are playing with our minds? We've been telling Africans there's nothing Malema can do for Africa. He has been showing his true colors before the 30th of June until today. But Africans are still blind to see that Malema is not to be trusted.
And because half the time we speak in English, they can hear everything we're saying. They just decide to distort our message. They hear us properly. Are sharing the little we have. So Murut, why but wakan trailer or are sharing? Pan trailer are sharing. I get reality. Are sharing. Kawaja Muruti, Anke Batoba Pelegana kwa Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ cannot share the little we have.
So guys, those who doesn't understand, Malema is blaming ordinary South Africans in this video for refusing to share the little they have with other Africans. So the same question I asked at the beginning of the video, what is Malema doing for Africans? What is he sharing with Africans? He is making this video to blame ordinary South Africans who are unemployed, of course, that they are refusing to share the little they have with their fellow Africans. He knows very well that South Africans are poor. South Africans are living in shacks. He is always insulting us. South Africans are unemployed. But today, Malema, a billionaire, is telling ordinary South Africans who are living in shacks to share the little they have with other Africans. What is he doing for Africans? What is he sharing with other Africans? So you see what I've been saying. Uguti, you guys, you Africans, we Africans, we are allowing these politicians to divide us. We are allowing these politicians to manipulate our minds, to tell us that we don't love each other, to cause the problems that we are having today with each other, so that we will not come together as one to speak in one voice and deal with them. That is the reason. There's no other. So now they want us to see them as good people, that they are trying to unite us, so that we will unite under them. We will not have our own minds. We will not think for ourselves. Africans, let's be wise.
Let's unite. We've got the same problems. We are being hated as black people all over the world. Abatibi Zimbabwe, abatibi Nigeria, abatibi Ghana, abatibi Africa. Thank the other African brothers and sisters. It's not because Lena Alenya Kuyeta Mesebet you know your worth. You know your rights. You know you're not going to be paid with wine during harvesting season in Stellenbosch. They take our brothers from Africa and the whole continent, bring them there. Aba re ba bolela ba ba patela ka wine. Aba feta ba re South Africans are lazy. We're not lazy. A re batle mesebetsi ya ho patelwa ka wine. I get a pension fund, I get a medical aid, I've got no rights, there's got no leave, nothing.
These words are coming from a man who looted, who stole millions from poor people in VPS. What is he doing about this unemployment of South Africans? What is he doing? Each and every time he is busy manipulating his followers. For how long will South Africans be lied to by Malema, telling them that they don't deserve those jobs that are taken by other Africans? Where are the jobs for South Africans? When will he start fighting for South Africans to be employed? When will Malema start fighting with these employers who are sidelining South Africans, not giving them jobs? He is always making noise, lying to South Africans who are unemployed, telling them, you don't deserve these jobs that are taken by other Africans. You deserve better. For how long, for how many years will South Africans sit at home, not working, because they don't deserve all these jobs? And which are those jobs Malema is talking about? Because a doctor in South Africa is a foreigner. An engineer in South Africa is a foreigner. A teacher in South Africa is a foreigner. A waitress, a gardener, a domestic worker in South Africa is a foreigner. So which jobs are for South Africans? Why is Malema not fighting for those South Africans who are following him, at least those who are following him, his followers, for them to get jobs? Because those people are also not working. Why is Malema not fighting with these employers to say, give South African jobs, give South Africans the jobs they deserve? Why is he even allowing these other Africans to be abused by these employers? He is saying it with his own mouth, a politician, a leader who is claiming to love Africans. He is saying it with his own mouth that employers are abusing Africans. They are giving them peanuts. They are enslaving them. But he's not doing anything about that. It means here both South Africans and other Africans are being abused by these employers in front of him. But he's not saying anything. He's not doing anything. He is always standing there in the podium lying to all of us. And we allow him, we upload for him, for lying to us, for manipulating our minds. Africa, wake up. And if we refuse to use our brains as Africans, these politicians will end up taking us to a bottomless pit. And it will be very difficult for us to come out from there. It is very clear that there is no politician here in Africa will make our lives better except ourselves. So we must be wise, guys. We must be wise. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.